right, thank you. Hello, and good evening, everybody. Hi, DT Meyer along with you. Great to have you on board. And away we go into the 2024-2025 girls basketball season. The Sully Butte Chargers getting ready to start it rolling here as they are hosting the Ipswich Tigers. Great to have you on board for it here tonight as the Chargers and Tigers match up here. Great test for them right out of the gate. This is a team last year that was rebuilding, but they're coming back. They had success in the fall in their volleyball program, and the Chargers, as you well know, if you follow them, they didn't have a lot of that. But hey, they come out as far as basketball. They're going to come back out here and do what they do. They're going to come out here and try to get into the rhythm of the basketball season. And they've got a big test right out of the gate, right? Actually, for the month of December. I mean, they've got a lot of hard games coming up here, so they got to hit the ground running. And for the Tigers, they're coming in with the success that they've had from the volleyball. They didn't have a lot of success on the court last year, the basketball court, but they hope to turn that around with some of the people they've got coming back. I had a chance to talk to Brian Hoagie, head coach of the Tigers, along with Susie Rilling of the Chargers. We'll take a look at our starting lineups and more. At halftime, we'll have a student council report, and we'll get going in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We'll hear from Coach Brian Hoagie of the Tigers. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 2 minutes.
Before or after the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but you can see info and pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the focus on the future. Be sure to kick back with friends and coworkers at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida. Proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Butte Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Trying to hear from the head coach of the Tigers, Brian Hoagie.
A lot of our juniors and our sophomores have played now on varsity level 2 to 3 years for us, and Kaylin Onkins as a senior has been a 3-year starter for us. So we're excited with the depth that we bring back and our experience that we bring back.
Now that you're able to work with more, of what they know, what you want on the floor, how are you building on that? How are the girls responding to the first part of the season?
I think practice has gone well for us. Like I said, I think they built a lot of confidence this fall. Winning some volleyball games really helped build their confidence, and we're seeing that kind of show through. That's kind of where we've struggled the last couple of years. We've been able to hang around some teams and play well defensively, and our girls have always played hard, but we've had a hard time scoring. And a lot of that's good to be a mental confidence thing. So if we play the ball, shoot the ball well, and play some confidence, we'll be a pretty good ball club.
One thing about the Tigers that they've never been afraid, Brian, of going out there and facing competition. I know you guys. I was taking a look at just a little bit of your schedule there. You don't play the weak sisters out there, buddy. I mean, you go out there and you face good competition. I mean, it's going to make you better.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do is get better each game and get better. So in the end, the season comes around and you're in those region games. You've been battle tested going through there, and hopefully you get through that. And you're going to see somebody else throughout the state. So you got to go around and play some good teams.
Facing Sully Buttes here, different squad, of course, than last year, obviously. I mean, you saw them in volleyball, but they didn't have a lot of success there. But they've got some seniors, and they do have some depth. They're bringing back some experience as well.
They are, and last year, obviously, Stevie had a great game against us last year with 30-some points. But the Baker girl had a great game against us. She scored 18 on us last year in the post. So they do. They're going to bring back some good pieces, especially her. She's going to be hard for us to deal with. We struggled with her last year, so we got to come out ready to match her physicality.
As far as you'd mentioned this, I know you mentioned this earlier. You're talking about how they're building and how they're going with confidence and learning your system. And starting out here, the first couple of weeks here of the season, do you stay pretty basic, or are you willing to push the envelope a little bit with these girls?
No, we're still pretty basic with what we do, but like I said, we can add some things that maybe we haven't done as much in the last couple of years, be able to switch between a couple different things a little bit easier in game, hopefully better communication through them. But, it's the same thing. We haven't had a ton of practice, it seems like. With that going on, we've had some sickness go on. So I think we've only had all our girls at practice 1 or 2 times between injuries a little bit, some sickness and other things. So, you're still pretty basic going into that first night of, hey, here's what we know, let's do what we do well and try to go with that.
All right, well, tip-off coming up here in a bit as the Chargers take on the Tigers. Brian, always a pleasure. Appreciate the time. Thanks so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
Anytime. Brian Hoagie, head coach of the Ipswich Tigers pregame show, continues with more to this on Country 95.3 pregame show made possible by Bankwest Oneida. Bankwest, convenient, connected, committed.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Ready to go for tip-off here as the Sully Buttes Chargers, the girls' basketball season gets underway at home, taking on the Ipswich Tigers. Man, I got to be honest with you, I'm glad I don't have to be on the road tonight. It's bad enough here in town. I'm with Susie Rilling now, head coach of the Chargers, and Coach, you've been practicing. Was it the week before Thanksgiving? So you guys been what 2 or 3 weeks? You've been practicing here now.
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. So, is it high time to face more some competition to see what's going on out there?
Yeah, it is. The girls are getting antsy. They're ready to get on the floor and start playing some basketball.
You're bringing back a lot of seniors. You're bringing back some. You're bringing back some experience here, and some of the younger girls are. But you're also, But I'm taking a look at that too. You're also bringing back. You're bringing back some of the younger players that are a year more savvy. And being under your system and playing and doing what you expect from them. How's it been going so far?
It's been going great. The girls have been working hard every single day in practice, doing exactly what we're asking them to do, and taking it all in and learning from it.
Okay. You have you obviously your backcourt. I mean, you don't have number 15 hauling that ball up the court here in years past. So I mean, was that hard to find somebody to step up and fill that role to be your 1 or your 2?
No, my Olivia stepped right up and took that position, and Jaden followed right behind. So no, that wasn't a concern at all.
Down low, I mean, you're bringing back an experience, with Paige coming in, and then also you have another in Scotland had got some time in down low, especially in the second half of the season last year. But you're also bringing in another player in Annalise, and how has Annalise been working with the girls on the floor?
She's been adjusting really well. She's picking up things pretty quick, so I think she's going to do a really good job tonight for us.
Okay. Yeah, on that note, I mean, you're coming out here, and this is your first game, and it's, it's warts and all, and I know you're kind of concerned about, like, turnovers and, and stuff like that, but since you are bringing back some experience like this, can you kind of push the envelope a little bit with these girls?
Yep, we're pushing
can?
tonight. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Tonight's going to see what we can actually do. So I'm anxious to see.
Yeah, because I know you got some tough contests coming up ahead here. So this is an important game right out of the gate for you, Coach.
Yeah, we need this win tonight just to get our girls ready to go for the rest of the season.
Okay, well, tip-off coming up in a bit as the Chargers take on the Tigers. Coach, I appreciate the time as always, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, DT. You're the best, buddy.
Thank you very much. The amazing Susie Rilling, head coach of the Sully Chargers pregame show, continues with more after this on Country 95.3 pregame show, made possible by Bank West Oneida. Bank West, convenient, connected, committed.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Ringneck Energy, our mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of our investor partners, and provides a safe, rewarding work environment. Ringneck Energy, located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida. Call 605-945-6900 and check out our website, www.ringneckenergy.com. Ringneck Energy in Oneida, creating economic opportunities in our community.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3 KLXS pair as the Chargers and Tigers going through the final warm-ups here before the tip-off, the Konag tip-off in just a moment. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First off, for the Ipswich Tigers, at one guard, it'll be Brianna Gaditz. Brianna, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Brianna Gaditz. Another guard for the Tigers will be Gabby Wald. Gabby, a 5'5" junior, number 12, Gabby Wald. The forwards on the nine will be Marley Guthmiller. Guthmiller, a 5'9" junior, number 10, Marley Guthmiller. Kaylin Onken. Kaylin, a 5'10" senior, a forward, number 24, Kaylin Onken. And Tristan Gaditz. Gaditz, a 5'6" sophomore, number 30, Kristen Gaditz. That starting lineup again for Ipswich. It is Brianna Gaditz, Wald, Guthmiller, Onken, and Tristan Gaditz as the Tigers getting their season started, and the head coach by Brian Hoagie, assisted by Brittany Phillips. Now for the Sully Chargers, your starting lineup, they're going to go with the all-senior lineup. Sheridan Voorhees at one guard, a 5'6" senior, number 5, Sheridan Voorhees. Olivia Olson. Olivia, a 5'5" senior, number 10, Olivia Olson. We've got Annalise Van Zee. Annalise, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Annalise Van Zee. Paige Bacher. Paige, a 5'11" senior, number 1, Paige Bacher. And Jaden Yeager. Jaden, a 5'7" junior, and also a birthday girl today. Jaden, a 5'7" junior, number 22, Jaden Yeager. That starting lineup again for the Chargers. It is Voorhees, Olson, Van Zee, Bacher, and Yeager, as the Chargers coming in at 0-0, coached by Susie Rilling, assisted by Connor Decker. From the JV contest, the Charger girls had a win. It looked like a first game, but I mean, 25-6. They came out and took care of business, and so they got off on the right foot. So that is the starting lineups. When we come back. They had, by the way, they had parents' night here tonight as well, and all the parents got a chance to get out there and get pictures. Thanks so much, for the pictures as the pictures taken, and they had a chance to get in front of the crowd and be thanked by the audience here for their participation in their student athlete's career. As Legina Gruss got pictures of all of them. So when we come back, get ready for the Konag tip-off. That comes your way in 3 minutes. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Pregame show has been made possible by Bank West Oneida. Bank West, convenient, connected, committed. Back in 3 minutes.
Konag of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs, of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating. Stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pier, and Winter.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Buttes Athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Terry and Peggy Barber and family with Brett's Spray Service in Pier, Oneida would like to wish the Sully Buttes Chargers good luck with tonight's game and all season long. Call Brett's Spray Service today at 258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales needs. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net.
Building new, remodeling a little or a lot, or replacing the old with the new, Oliver Construction in Oneida is reliable, honest, and affordable in helping you make your house the home you've always dreamed of. Large or small, inside or out, give Oliver Construction a call at 295-2289 for all of your home construction and remodeling needs. Oliver Construction, 295-2289.
As the Tigers are out in their road blacks with the orange trim, orange letters, orange and white letters and numbers. Chargers in the home whites, purple trim, purple letters, purple numbers. As Bacher jumps against number 24, Onken. And we're underway. Chargers start with it. And we are underway for the girls basketball season for 2024 and 25. Sully Buttes into the front court with it. With it, Voorhees, Sheridan driving around the side, driving down the lane, dumping it in underneath to go up for the shot. And we've got a jump ball call. As it was dumped into the middle as Sheridan drove in the middle and then tried to dump it over to the left as the Tigers defense collapsed on it, got a jump ball call, and coming back the other way as into the front court with it here now is Ipswich. Driving on the left side is Wall, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound on the play by Olsen. Olivia dribbling in traffic into the front court with it, has the top of the key. Dumps it off out front to Voorhees. Sheridan goes around to the left side. Dump off to Yeager. Jaden throws it down low. Bacher, nice spin move. Drop shot up and rolls off of the rim and out. No good. Rebound coming back the other way. Tigers with it into the front court. Pass over to the left side. Catch over there by Gaditz. That is Tristan Gaditz. And driving it out front was Wald. Now Wald on the wing on the left side. They throw it in down low. Shot up and good for two. That is by Tristan Gaditz. Hits the bucket. Tigers on the board first 2-0. As Olsen dribbles around the end and throws it in down low as Bacher puts up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Foul. Should go to the line to shoot two. Foul on the play for the Tigers. That'll be called on Onken. Her first, team first for either side. 6:51 just underway here. 2-0 our score. As Ipswich, the only points thus far here early on in this contest. As Bacher at the line. Paige hits her first shot. Gets ready for the second. I'll be listening at halftime for a Sully Butte Student Council report. Have that for you. Post-game award show, the Country 95.3 Colson Farms Unsung Hero, and as Bacher hits the second, we'll also have the Yackley Ranches player of the game back underway as we're tied up at 2 apiece. Tigers with it into the front court. Stopping out front is Tristan Gaditz. Over to Guthmiller, throws it in down low, tries to get it in down low. The Tigers will have to kick it back out. Controlling over there is Wald. Drives on the right side, throws up a shot, hits it. Wald with a floater from the right side, just outside the lane, hits it, and the Tigers retake the lead now, 4-2, and a steal on the play going up, and a foul as Olsen was driving. Got her pocket picked by Wald, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on the play will be on Olivia, her first, team first, and it'll be the Tigers going to try to add to their lead as Wald will step the line for a couple. Gabby, first shot is up, rattles out, in and out, no good. Gabby, a 5'5" junior, as she gets ready for the second and 2. Everybody gets set for the rebound, if there is one, and it falls out, and it gets tipped out, goes out the other way. It will be Sully Butte's ball, as the officials down low call that, and the Tigers will put on some full court pressure here now, as bounce pass goes into Olsen. Olivia pass to midcourt to Bacher, as Page into the front court for the Chargers. Pulls up jump shot at the free throw line. Banked off of the glass and out, off of the rim and out. No good. Tigers with the rebound. One shot and out for the Chargers as the Tigers bring it back the other way. Into the front court, Tristan Gaditz over to the left side to Wald. Down low, a quick pass to the high post. It goes in, throwing up a shot up and off and no good. Up for the rebound is Bacher. Page outlets it over to Olsen. Olivia comes into the front court on the right side. A reach-in foul on the play. That's going to go on Gabby Wald. And she got some arm as Olivia is trying to drive her on the right side. She was out on the wing, and it'll be a non-shooting foul as Kinney will check in for the Chargers now. Van Zee will come out. And it'll be a sideline inbounds for the Chargers on the near side in the front court. 5:59 to go, first quarter. 4-2, our scorer. It is Ipswich with the lead. Chargers with the ball. It goes back to Olsen. Olivia on the wing on the right side. Brings it out top. Playing catch now with Yeager. Jaden throws it in underneath to Bacher. Goes up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. And throw goes over to Kenny, underneath to Olsen. Olivia goes up for the shot. Shot gets blocked from behind. They tried to throw it out and tipped and taken away by the Tigers. Coming back into the front court, a pass across, and Ipswich will throw that one away, and the Chargers will get it on the way, or get it back. So yeah, this is definitely looking like a first game here as Voorhees gets ready to toss it in, as Yeager grabs it and will bring it up into the front court for the Chargers. Pass over to the wing on the left side to Olsen. Olivia gets it under control on the wing and brings it out top. As Olsen over to the wing on the right side. Catch over there. They get it in down low to Bacher. Page drop step over it, puts up a shot. Whistle, foul on the play. That'll be called on number 24 on Anken, her second of the game. And that'll be the second team. That'll be, the third team foul on the Tigers. Looks like Coach Hoagie will go to the bench and bring in Neerman as the Chargers getting ready to bring in Berkeley Burney. Page at the line. She's got all 2 points. Make that all 3 points as she hits her first shot, and it's 4-3 now. Tigers. As Neerman comes in, checking out is Anken, and Sheridan Voorhees checks out as Berkeley Burney comes in for Sully Buttes. 5:18 to go, first quarter here. 4-3 our score. Bacher at the line. So far 3 for 3 and make it 4 for 4. Page hits it. And we're back all tied up here as the Tigers quickly into the front court. Pass over the wing on the left side from Brianna Gaditz. Get it back out front, out top. Pass into the paint. Goes through the hands of the Tigers. Neerman had it slip through. It got knocked out of the Chargers' hands and out of bounds. It'll be Sully Butte's ball. And Chargers will inbounds as Olsen will get it as throws to a Kinney. Scotland for the Chargers will bring it around on the left side. Goes up for the shot. Bacher goes up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Chargers, nice hustle on the play by Burney. They throw it in down low. And you'll see it'll be an official overrule Okay, so initially they called a ball for the Tigers, but the official further up the court saw that it was tipped by the Tigers. Chargers get a baseline inbounds coming up as we're tied up at 4 apiece with 4:53 to go, first quarter. Inbounds. Yeager throws it into the paint, gets it, and it's with it. Yeager gets it out top to Bernie, throws it over, tries to get it in underneath, and it's thrown away. Tigers there for the steal into the front court over to the wing on the left side. Tigers will get it and lose it, and then get it back again, throws it in, and now they did another steal on the play here for each team with 4 turnovers thus far. Yeager went around the right side, throws it in underneath to Kinney. Scotland puts it up, shoots over the rim, over the back support, and it's off of the mark. Didn't use that backboard. And missed shot, one shot. Now Tigers up with it into the front court. Tristan Gaditz. Over it goes to Brianna Gaditz on the right side. Shot up and off and no good on the play from Neerman. Chargers get the rebound. Yeager will bring it up here now for the Chargers into the front court. Jaden stops, passes it to the free throw, and they throw it in down low, try to get it in down low, and the Tigers, they'll step out of bounds. They tried to get it in down low to Bacher, but the Tigers are doing a good job of denying any passes in down low. And we've got a timeout on the court, full timeout. Back in 60 seconds, tied at 4 apiece between Sully Buttes and Ipswich. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
Score big on your next vehicle purchase with Lamb Motor Company in Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs at any one of their locations, or go online to lambmotor.com. That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them a call today at 800-952-2222. Lamb Motor Company of Oneida and Gettysburg, Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, and Lamb Auto Sales in Pierre.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
Friday night, the Chargers are on the road. They travel to Bowdle to take on North Central. We'll have that game for you, 7:45 tip-off, 7:30 pregame here on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. As the Chargers, after that timeout, will get a baseline inbounds. Olsen ready to toss it in. Pass goes out to the wing to Bernie. Berkeley has it. Baseline on the left side. Drives towards the hoop. Pulls it back out. Van Zee with it now. Annalise will get tagged for the travel call as she took off before the dribble, and it'll be a turnover. Chargers 5th of the night, and the Tigers will bring it up as Gaditz into the front court. Tied at 4 apiece here. Sully Buttes and Ipswich in girls basketball play. Up for the shot, no good. Kinney down for the rebound. Outlets it over to Olsen. Olivia up the far side into the front court. Pass forward to Bernie. Berkeley throws it in underneath the Bacher. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Kinney gets the rebound, throws it up. No good. Knocked out of bounds, swiped out of bounds. Chargers will get a baseline inbounds coming up, and the Tigers are just collapsing in on the low post players of Sully Buttes. Olsen will get ready to toss it in. 3:31 to go first quarter. Still deadlocked at 4 apiece. Inbounds catch. Bacher puts up a shot. Rattles out, no good. Rebound on the play by Kinney. Throws it out to the perimeter as a shot goes up from Bernie as it was blocked, and the Tigers are bringing it back the other way. Shot up and good for 2 by Neerman. Neerman hits the bucket and gives the Tigers the lead, 6-4, and we've got a foul on the play. Shot is good. A foul will be called on Berkeley Bernie, so adding insult to injury there. Berkeley picks up her first, team second. Checking out is Brianna Gaditz. Coming in is Gabby Wall checking back in for the Tigers and trying to complete the three-point play at the line. Anna Neerman. Anna, a 5'7" sophomore, puts up the shot and off and no good. Bacher there for the rebound for the Chargers. As Olsen will bring it up here now, she'll be shadowed into the front court and takes advantage of the screen pass into the paint, goes to Kinney. Scotland puts it in underneath the Bacher, puts it up off the glass, up and good for 2. Finally, the Chargers get a field goal and they tie it up at 6 apiece with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tigers into the front court. Pass goes over to the left side on the baseline. Pass across around the perimeter, brings it back out top. 3 on the way, top on the just off of the to the right side of the key, of the top of the key. Tigers with it. Neerman drives in down the lane, throws up a shot, is off and no good. Rebound put back up and good for 2 on the play. That is by Guthmiller. Hits it, and the Tigers retake the lead 8-6 now with 2:35 to play first quarter. Bernie into the front court with it. Berkeley kicks it off to Van Zee. Emily throws up a 3. That's high off the mark. Chargers are there for the rebound. Bernie cleaned the glass and brought it up and over. Van Zee tried to throw it in down low as she gets it back after it was blocked, and they throw it in down low to Kinney as Scotland puts it off the glass. Up and good for 2. Nice touch. Scotland hits the bucket, ties it at 8 apiece here now with 2:10 to go, first quarter. Front court for the Tigers. Bringing it up, dumping it off was Hudson. And we've got a foul on the far side. Foul will be called on Olivia Olsen. Olivia's second as Yeager checks in along with Voorhees. Bernie and Olsen will check out for the Chargers now. And it'll be a baseline inbounds for the Tigers. That's the third team foul for Sully Buttes. Tigers also with 3. 2:09 to play first quarter. Baseline inbounds. Pass goes in. And as it goes off of the hands of Guthmiller and out, Chargers will get it on the turnover. As Sheridan Voorhees will give it over to you, Yeager and Jaden. We'll bring it up here now for the Chargers. She'll be doing a lot of ball handling for Sully Buttes this season. Off to Van Zee, throws up a shot that misses everything. Scoop shot forward for the Tigers on a pass, driving it up and off and no good. Put back up and off and no good there by the Tigers. And they get 2 shots in close, can't finish it, and we're still deadlocked at 8 apiece with 1:49 to go in the first quarter. Checking in for the Tigers, Brianna Gaditz back in as number 30, Tristan Gaditz will check out. Tristan, a sophomore, Brianna, a junior, as the Chargers will bring it up here now after it was out of bounds. With it is Yeager. Jaden across the timeline into the front court. Shuttled there by Neerman. She'll bring it around on the right side. Throws up the shot. No good. Whistle. And we've got a foul in down low as Jaden was going towards a shot. Foul called. That'll be, I believe that's going to be, is that going to be, that'll be on Jalissa Hudson. Jalissa's first, team 4th, and 2 at the line coming up here now for Jaden Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers looking for her first points on the night. Gets it at the charity stripe and hits it. Gives the Chargers the 1-point lead, 9-8. As the junior for the Chargers here now, Jaden. Gets the second shot away, rims out, no good. Rebound on the play on the left side by Hudson. Forwards a pass down court, stolen away. Nice steal on the play by Van Zee. Gets it down the court to Bacher, and she'll put up a shot. Can't get it to go. Kenny for the rebound, cannot get it, cannot go back up, and it gets knocked out of bounds. She got double teamed. They kind of sandwiched her in as. The Chargers will get a baseline inbounds after it was knocked out of bounds. As Yeager lobs it out front, as with it is Voorhees. With it, Bacher now. Page pulls up for the jumper, long 2, banks it in. Good for the bucket, hits it. She's got 8 points in the game now, and it's 11-8 Chargers. Tigers with it into the front court with 1:10 to go first quarter. Driving is Guthmiller, throws it a shot up and off and up and good. She gets her rebound on the miss and puts it back from the right side up and good. And 11-10 is our score. Sully Buttes by 1. Chargers with the ball into the front court. Yeager with it, brings it around on the right side, drives to the basket, and she goes out of bounds. The Tigers kind of forced her in towards out of bounds and stepped on the out of bounds line. It will be Tiger ball, and the officials, getting her going now. 51 seconds to play in the quarter. It's 11-10. Sully Buttes by 1. Tigers with it into the front court. Brianna Gaditz has it on top. Stops her dribble out there. Looking for help on the left, on the right side rather. It's Hudson. Dumps it over to Guthmiller. In down low. The pass goes to Neerman. Goes in for the shot. Whistle. Foul on the play. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul coming up on the Chargers. That will go on Voorhees, Sheridan's first of the night, and that's the 4th team foul. And it'll be Neerman at the line for a couple. As she sets up she can get the tie and give the Tigers a 1-point lead with both made shots. First shot is up and good. Gets the tie at 11, and for the lead with 36.9 to play in the first quarter. As checking in, Hudson goes down the court. And Neerman ready for the 2nd and 2. to give the Tigers the lead with a made shot up on the way, and that one's off and no good. Rebound on the play is off and no good. Rebounded by Van Zee. And Van Zee will give it off to Yeager, and Jaden into the front court with it for the Chargers. Pass in down low, tried to get a pass in down low. Bacher had to come out and get it back. Yeager throws it out front to Voorhees. Sheridan for the Chargers. Dumps it over to the corner. Can she save it? Yeah, Chargers get lucky and find it. They throw it across court as they're throwing it in underneath. It was tipped and taken away by the Tigers. They throw it down the court, but too far. And shot goes up with 4 seconds to go in the quarter. And the Chargers will get it with 1.8 seconds left to go here. Tied at 11 apiece. Just toss it in. And there is no shot, no joy, and we are done with one. 11-11 our score. Sully Buttes and Ipswich. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Like two peas in a pod, some things are just better together. And that is why chiropractic and acupuncture go hand in hand to reduce stress, peak performance, and maximize wellness. Whether you're cheering from the stands or scoring the points, your body needs to recharge and reset between games. Let acupuncture and chiropractic help carry you through the season. Shared care with Dr. Jess and Dr. Allie is a sure way to secure a victory. Stop in and see us on Main Street in Oneida or call to schedule today. 258-2626. 258-2626.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
We are back coming up on Friday night. Chargers hit the road, heading to Bowdle to take on North Central. 7:45 tip, 7:30 pregame here on Country 95 next week. Oh my, it really gets going in earnest. A girls-boys doubleheader Tuesday night in Presho at the Garden. One of my favorite places to call games, as the Chargers will be going in to take on the Raiders. Both girls and boys rock solid clubs, and we'll have that one for you. Next Tuesday, the Charger girls at home against Harriet Selby area. And the Chargers get the ball and throw it away. As with it in the front court, it is Tristan Gaditz, throws it over the wing on the left side, catch there. Brianna Gaditz goes to the top of the key. Goes over to Hudson on the left side, and a shot up and off and no good. Gets her own rebound, no blocking out on the play. Goes up and gets it for 2 for Hudson. Hits it. 13-11 now. Tigers at that 2-point lead. Chargers with the ball. Into the front court, Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers picks up her dribble and throws it away. Another steal on the play by the Tigers defense. Down the court, they got a breakaway up and good for 2. Brianna Gaditz with the shot. And it's 15-11. Another steal, and they put up a shot, and that's no good. Bernie with it for the Chargers. Throws it across to Yeager. And Jaden with it into the front court. Pass over on the left side as the Chargers bring it back out top. Around the perimeter, goes over to Bacher. Page, they're constantly going to that low block, that low post, and the Tigers are taking it away. And the Chargers have got to come up with plan B here. They throw it in down low, and sure enough, a double team. Guthmiller along with Neerman, I believe that is, or is that Hudson? They just collapse in on Bacher, and they have got to switch things up because, man, it just ain't working. Olsen will come back in the game here now for the Chargers as Olivia will get ready to toss it in. Baseline inbounds for Sully Buttes with the Tigers with a 4-point lead, 15-11. Inbounds catch to Voorhees. Over to Van Zee. Now Olsen, Olivia, shot blocked, swatted out by Hudson as Olsen was going to go up for the 3-point shot. Baseline right side. Hudson was right there and swatted that out. Chargers will get another baseline inbound. 8 seconds left on the shot clock here as Bacher will toss it in from the from the baseline. They throw it into the high post and throw it away. And we'll get a knock out of bounds. And now there's 30 seconds. Okay, so the Tigers had it initially, and then the Chargers will get it back with 37 seconds left on the shot clock. Okay. As with it now for Bacher as she'll go up for the jump shot. Hits it high off of the glass, no good. Put back up and good for 2 by Van Zee. as Annalise hits the jumper. 15-13, Ipswich with the 2-point lead. Tigers with it in the front court. Tristan Gaditz off to Brianna Gaditz. Over to the right side. Catch there by Neerman. Hudson with a three from the wing on the left side. Hudson hits the three-pointer from the left wing. And it's now 18-13. Tigers back by 5. Chargers with the ball. Olsen into the front court. Throws it in down low. Swatted away by the Tigers. 10th turnover on Sully Buttes. Tigers with it into the front court they come. With it as Neerman throws up a shot. That's off at no good. There for the rebound is Guthmiller. Turns, puts up the shot. That's no good. Van Zee down for the rebound. Throws it down the court as Bacher with it for the Chargers. Throws up the shot. Wow, gets it up to good. Gets it to go up and good for 2. And will draw the foul on the play. And the foul will be called on Jalissa Hudson, her second of the game. And it's the first team foul of the quarter. Neerman checks out for the Tigers. As, let's see, I believe that is Wald checks back in. And trying to complete the three-point play at the line is Paige Bacher. Paige 10 points on the night. Shot is up and short, no good. Rebound on the play. Van Zee will go up with a travel call as Annalise took an extra step to try to get her feet under her and will be tagged for the travel call. Turnover number 11 on the Chargers. 5:45 to go in the first half. It is Ipswich 18, Sully Buttes 15. Top of the key, Guthmiller, wing on the left side. Catch with it there, Hudson. In down low, and stolen away with it is Kinney. Off to Van Zee. Annalise for the Chargers here. Has it out front. Pass over. It goes to, let's see, around the perimeter. Voorhees with it to get it to Olsen wing on the right side. Top of the key as Van Zee puts up a 3. Rattles out, no good. Rebound backside by Gaditz. Tristan Gaditz dribbling in traffic into the front court with it. Drives toward the basket, puts up the shot. Whistle, foul on the play. That's going to go on Kinney on Scotland. It'll be her first. That'll put her to the line. That'll put Gaditz to the line for the Tigers as Tristan, 2 points in the game. Those coming in the first quarter. She'll have 2 opportunities at the line with 5:15 to go in the half. And the Tigers have definitely been pushing the and have the defensive tempo and cutting off the Chargers, the Chargers attack down low. Sully Buttes is going to have to come around with a different approach if they're going to have any success. Missed the first shot, and Gaditz, Tristan will have another at the line. Second shot is up on the way. That one's no good. Rebound by Van Zee for the Chargers. Outlets it over to Yeager. We're coming back the other way. Jaden into the front court. Stops on the wing on the right side. Picks up her dribble to the high post. Olivia Olsen goes up for the jumper. Off and no good. Rebound on the play. And it goes out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball. Checking in is number 42, Ladea Russell for the Tigers. Neerman back in for Ipswich as number 14, Hudson will check out. 5:01 to go, first quarter. 18-15 our score. Ipswich by 3. Tigers with the ball and the lead. Neerman up with it, now dumps it back to Gaditz. Tristan into the front court with it for the Tigers. Over to Brianna Gaditz. Keeping the left side open for a 3 as Neerman puts up the shot. It's no good. Good position by Kinney as she gets the rebound for the Chargers. Whistle, foul on the play. That's going to go on Wall. Gabby, her second. And it'll be the second team foul. Chargers with 1. Sideline inbounds for Sully Buttes. And the inbounds with it is Olsen, Olivia for the Chargers. On the right side, she'll dribble around out front. Tries to set it up as Yeager gets it under control, throws it down to the corner. Van Zee jump shot, baseline right side. Caught some rim and came out. Gets the rebound, throws it off to Olsen. Olivia, jumper, 8-footer from the right side is off and no good. Rebound on the play, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by, no, we'll have a foul on the play. That'll go on Voorhees. Sheridan picks up her second team foul. 4:22 to go in the second quarter. 18-15 score remains. Ipswich by 3. Tigers up with it into the front court. With it is Tristan Gaditz over to the right side. Off with it to Neerman. Down the baseline. A shut up and good by Russell. Hits the 3. 21-15 now. Tigers by 6. Chargers with the ball into the front court. With it is Olsen, Olivia for the Chargers. Looks to the right side, looks to the left side. Pass over to Voorhees. Sheridan for the Chargers. Dumps it to Kinney. Scotland looks underneath. Nothing open. Over to a shot on the way. Is off the mark and no good. That was put back up and good for 2 by Van Zee. Nice way to stick to the glass and hit it. She's got 4, and it's 21-17 Tigers. Ipswich into the front court with it, driving over, pulls up high post, right side jump shot is off and no good. Van Zee underneath for the rebound. Can the Chargers catch up to it? They do. Yeager into the front court with it for Sully Buttes. Jaden will drive toward the baseline on the right side, throws it in underneath, into the feet of Kinney. Bad pass. 12th turnover on the Chargers. They trail by 4, 21-17. As Bernie will check back in for the Chargers. And it'll be Yeager who will check out. And Bacher will come back in as well for Sully Buttes. 3:25 to play in the first quarter, 21-17. It is Ipswich by 4. Up with it for the Tigers, Brianna Gaditz, the junior, into the front court. Has it out top, stops there, get pass into the lane, losing the handle, and Tigers pick it up as Russell picked it up baseline on the left side. Offered it goes to Gaditz once again, wing on the right side, pass out top, and Russell puts up a 3. That's off and no good. Olsen comes down with a rebound for the Chargers, brings it back the other way into the front court. Olivia for the Chargers picks up her dribble, stops top of the key. Gets it out to the wing to Bacher. Page puts up a 3 off the iron and out, no good. Bernie gets the rebound, puts up the shot. That's off the mark and no good. Pass down the court, wide open is Newman. Driving in, goes up for the shot, can't get it to go, and the ball skips out. Tigers, Neerman will chase it back down for the Tigers. Russell with it. Looks pass out top. Catch with it there by Gaditz. Taken away by Bernie. Berkeley with the steal for the Chargers. Bernie up with it into the front court. Looks to the wing on the right side. Olivia Olsen drives. She has room on the baseline. Right side. Puts up the shot. No good. As Tigers will get it. Pass into the front court. As Neerman will get the ball and throws it in down low to Russell. Russell steps around, throws up the shot, gets it up and good for 2. It's 23-17. And we've got a 30-second timeout on the court. 30 seconds, back in 30. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Halftime report. We're going to have a Sully Butte Student Council report for you, and that's coming your way during halftime. We'll run down stats and the scoring. We'll take care of that business here, that order of business, and then we'll get up and rolling here as we're checking in to make sure everything is looking good. Okay, there's an issue there with the Chargers camera. They're taking care of that. We're back underway. Sully Butte's with the ball into the front court, top of the key with it to Voorhees. Sheridan around the left side, off to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers now drives towards the baseline, stops on the right side, out with it to Kinney. Scotland on the perimeter. Throw back over to Voorhees. Chargers working it around. A 3 on the wing from the right side. That is off the mark by. That was off of the Tigers. It'll be Sully Butte's ball as Voorhees tried to go and crash in and get a board, but it was swatted out from over her head and out of bounds. Chargers baseline inbounds. Inbounds catch with it. Bacher. Page makes it move towards the basket. She'll go to the line. She'll draw the foul. Foul on the play on the Tigers. And the foul on the play will be called on Brianna Gaditz, her first. Team third. And 2 at the line coming up here now for Paige Bacher for the Chargers. First shot is off and no good. She started 4 for 4. Now she's 0 for 2. As Kinney checks out and Voorhees checks out. Yeager back in along with Van Zee for the Sully Butte Chargers. 1:37 to go first in the first half. A 6-point lead for the Tigers, 23-17. Bacher at the line, second shot. That one is good. That gives her now 11 points on the night. 23-18. Ipswich by 5. Tigers with the ball into the front court with it. Tristan Gaditz out top with it to Guthmiller. To the wing on the left side. Pass out front with it to Brianna Gaditz. We've got contact foul on the play as Brianna Gaditz hits the court. Foul on the play. That'll be on Olivia Olson, her third of the night. She'll check out here now. Miley Weisheitel will check in for the Chargers now. Miley played in the JV game, so she's getting a lot of court time tonight. A sideline inbounds for the Tigers. Gaditz tosses it in and gets it to Guthmiller. Kind of a give and go, and stolen away through the hands as Weisheitel brings it into the front court. Dump out top to Van Zee. Over to Bernie. Into the lane. It goes. A scoop shot up and good for two by Bacher. 23-20. Tigers by 3. Into the front court, Brianna Gaditz. Gaditz has the top of the key to the left side to Guthmiller. Off of it to Neerman. Driving it in and stolen away by Yeager. And as the Chargers, can they save it? Yes, they do. Weisheitel with it for the Chargers now. She'll give it off to Bernie, and we've got a 10-second call. They'll call a 10-second call on the Chargers, and the Tigers will get it in the front court with 50 seconds to go, 50.1 to go in the first half. 23-20, Ipswich by 3. Tigers sideline inbounds in front of the Sully Buttes bench. Gaditz, Tristan throws it in. Pass out to, it goes to Neerman, has the top of the key, out front with it. It is Wald with it. Over it goes to Neerman, drives down the lane, puts up a floater, that's in and out, no good. Ball tipped around, and with the ball, it is now Bernie gets the rebound, gives it off to Yeager. Jaden into the front court with it for the Chargers, in underneath to Bacher. Page puts up the shot, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, put back, that's no good. As Bernie gets, no, she'll lose the rebound, and the Tigers will throw it down the court, and wow, and a foul from behind. They give her the continuation. They're going to give her the points. And a foul on the play. Sherry Hill.
You have a whole bunch of beads on this side.
As the foul on the play, that'll be on the Chargers. That'll be on Annalise Van Zee. And that'll put number 12 at the line. Gabby Wall gets the bucket, 25-20. And at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Shot up on the way and off and no good. Chargers down with the rebound. With it is Van Zee. And she'll lose it out of bounds. And the Tigers will get another shot at it for a baseline inbounds. Tigers set up a four-corner play off of the lane for the baseline inbounds. Trying to cut around. Inbounds catch, you give it to Guthmiller. It goes back, shot up and off and no good. There for the rebound. And Annalise gets the rebound, steps out of bounds. The Tigers will get yet another opportunity. That'll be the 15th turnover on Sully Buttes. 25-20, the score. Baseline inbounds for the Tigers, inbounds. And an offensive foul will be called on Guthmiller, team's fourth. And there's 8.7 seconds left to play in the quarter. Inbounds, down the court it goes with it to Van Zee. 7 seconds as travel call. And wow. 5.4 seconds left to go, and the Tigers will get the ball back, leading 25-20. As Ipswich tosses it in. With it is Guthmiller. Off it goes to Gaditz. Over a shot on the way is off and no good, and that'll be the final shot of the first half. And the Tigers will go in at the half with the lead, out front 25-20. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes for the Blue Goose Halftime Report.
Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag chemical and seed retailer. Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Air for all your ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical wishes good luck to the Sully Buttes Chargers. Growers, call Ken or Jack for all of your planting and harvesting solutions at 258-2708. That's 258-2708. Barber Farm Services and Barber Chemical, located under the White Water Tower, 2 miles south of Oneida. They know that hard work does pay off. Go, Sully Butte Chargers, from all of us at Barber Farm Service and Barber Chemical. AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
The Corner in Oneida reminds you they're open after the game for your snack and beverage needs. From hot stuffed pizzas and roasted chicken to wraps, salads, burgers, and much more. They also carry a large variety of beverages to quench your thirst. The Corner in Oneida has it all, and you'll find plenty of specials throughout the store. Remember, the Corner is open for your convenience after the game. Call ahead for orders. Bus is always welcome. The Corner in Oneida, 258-2400. 258-2400.
Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, they make banking easier with convenient mobile banking. Enjoy on-the-go, secure access to your account balances, recent account activity, and check images, as well as the ability to transfer funds and make mobile deposits. Visit mysunrisebank.com today or download the mobile banking app. Sunrise Bank Dakota is a proud sponsor of Sully Butte's athletics and activities and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Sunrise Bank Dakota in Oneida, member FDIC.
Hometown shopping at its best. Don's Food Center has what you want and where you need it most, right in Oneida. Enjoy a great selection of groceries, fresh meat and produce, friendly service, and more. Get all your snacks for the big game at Don's Food Center. Don's Food Center is a proud supporter of Sully Butte's athletics and wish the Chargers good luck in today's game. Don's Food Center, where parking is convenient, shopping is easy, and your time is priority.
Welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you. Time for the Blue Goose halftime report. 25-20 is our score as the Chargers trail the Ipswich Tigers on the opening night of girls basketball for the 24-25 season. Let's take a look of scoring. First off for the Tigers, 5 points for Lavea Russell, 5 for Jalissa Hudson, 4 each for Wald Guthmiller, 3 for Neerman, 2 for Gaditz, and 2 for Brianna Gaditz, 2 for Tristan Gaditz. So fairly balanced scoring. They've got 25 at the break. They're 1 of 7 from the free throw line. I've got them in the books for 8 turnovers thus far. For the Chargers, leading the way, 13 points for Paige Bacher, 4 for Annalise Van Zee, 2 for Scotland Kinney, 1 for Jaden Yeager, and the Chargers 6 of 9 from the free throw line, and I've got them in the books, 16 turnovers in the half. Ouch. That hurts. They just tried to keep going in down low. I get it. I understand that they've got low post presence, but it immediately it is Ipswich that's collapsing front and back on those low post players and just not giving them any room for a shot. And the Chargers are going to have to readjust their offensive attack to be sure in the second half. So that's the turnover score at the end of the first quarter was tied at 11 apiece. Tigers outscored the Chargers 14-9, 14-9. That is in the second. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and come on back for the Sully Butte Student Council report. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Venture Communications provides blazing fast speeds for affordable internet services. Streaming has never been so easy as it is with these super fast speeds. Don't want to leave the house to mail in that pesky bill? That's okay. Venture Communications allows you to pay your bill online or with an e-bill mobile app. They have local support to help with all of your needs. Contact Venture Communications at 605-852-2224 or visit our website at venturecom.net. Owyhee Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Okay, you hear me okay?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here, turn that up a little bit. Turn that in just a little bit like that.
Okay.
Okay, good. Got her.
To the community. As As an electric co-op, they are part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Milwaukee Electric wants to wish the Sully Butte Chargers good luck in tonight's game. Let's light up the competition.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hi, D.T. Meyer along with you. It's time now for a Sully Butte Student Council report here on Country 95.3 KLXS Pier. And Sully Butte Student Council report. Got to get my card here. Got to make it official. Yeah. It's time for a Sully Butte Student Council report, a service of Barber Chemical LLC, Eric's Custom Repair, and Brett Spray Service. And joining me now, the amazing Preston Kinney is joining me here upstairs here at the press box. Preston, what have you got, buddy? I'll fire away. What's happening?
All right, so Thursday, the wrestling team has the press show for quad with matches starting at 5:30.
Did they get started last weekend too? I think they did, didn't they?
Yes, I believe they went to Stanley County last Saturday.
That's
so
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or previous Saturday.
Yep.
And then the day after, the varsity JV and middle school girls basketball teams head to North Central with JV games beginning at 6:30. Middle school games will be right before the JV game, and the varsity game will be right after. The girls wrestling team heads to Rapid City Wrestling Invite with matches throughout the day, Friday and into Saturday.
And by the way, we'll have that girls varsity match on Friday, girls varsity game basketball from Bowdle that Friday night.
All right, and then Saturday, the high school boys wrestling team heads to the Faulkton Wrestling Invite with matches all day.
Okay, sounds good.
And then Monday, the Sully Butte's ABO School District Christmas concert will begin at 7 p.m.
Get out there and support those fine arts out there. That'll be a good show.
And then the day after that, the high school boys basketball finally gets to take the court with both the boys and the girls teams heading to Lyman for a doubleheader. Games start at 4.
You like playing at the Garden?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the last time I was there was my sophomore year, so yeah, it's nice.
It's been a while. Yeah,
yeah.
It's got its own kind of feeling in there, doesn't it? Yeah, I love calling games there.
Yeah.
That's really good. Well, Preston, I know I got to ask you for boys basketball. I mean, you guys have been practicing and stuff. How's practice been going for you so far?
It's been going good. The team's looking swell, so things are going good.
Oh, good. Well, I'll let you get back to a nice job. Oh, by the way, you have to finish with this. Our Sully Butte Student Council report is service and part of Brett Spray Service, Eric's Custom Repair, and Barber Chemical LLC. We'll take a 90-second timeout and come on back. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
Are you looking for a reliable vehicle to haul the family around in? Maybe you're searching for the perfect tailgating vehicle. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Lamb Chevrolet and Implement in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Lamb Chevrolet has a great selection of SUVs and crossovers to choose from. Check out the entire inventory online at lambmotor.com. Lamb Chevrolet and Implement, located in Oneida, Pierre, and Gettysburg. Go Chargers!
Eric's Custom Repair supports Sully Butte Sports and its athletes. Eric's Custom Repair is your trusted mechanic located in Agar. Stop into the gas and convenience store to fuel up and fill up too. Eric's Custom Repair, located on Highway 83 in Agar. Call today to schedule an appointment. 605-258-2137. That's 605-258-2137 for Eric's Custom Repair of Agar. Go get 'em, Chargers!
At Purus, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company of 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purus, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purus, born and bred in the USA.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you as we're getting ready to go. By the way, one of the things I wanted to mention, next week, the 2023 Oneida Sully Butte's Hall of Fame inductee, Alexis Yackley Warner, will have her formal induction at halftime of the Sully Butte's girls basketball game versus Harriet Selby area. That'll be next Friday, December 20th, and we're going to have that. And I remember calling Alexis's games as she came up. She's a great athlete and a good addition to the Sully Butte's Hall of Fame. So congratulations, and looking forward to that occasion next Friday as the Charger girls will be hosting Harriet Selby area. Here they've got a lot of work left ahead of them here. They trailed 25-20 at the half against the Ipswich Tigers Friday night. They're taking on Bowdle. And that will be taken on North Central, that is, in Bowdle. Chargers coming out here now as it will be Yeager, Bacher, Van Zee, Voorhees and Olsen out for the Tigers. Out for the Chargers. Out for the Tigers, it is Brianna Gaditz along with Tristan Gaditz. Also checking in, number 24 is Onken and Guthmiller. And number 12, Gabby Wald. And we're underway. Tigers start with the ball as they got that 5-point lead. They have it in the front court. Stopped on the wing on the right side. Pass off front. Catch made over there by Wald. Shot from the top up and off and no good. Loose ball as Chargers come up with it. And I believe we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow will give it over to Sully Buttes as Olivia also went down and did a nice job tying that up. And the Chargers trailing by 5 will bring it up as Jaden, the junior, into the front court with it for the Chargers. Birthday girl swings through, cuts through, and I'll get her for the double dribble. Oh my! Turnover number 17 on the Chargers here so far on the night. Yeah, it's been one of those kind of nights. Tigers quickly get it. They get it out to the wing on the right side. Catch over there by Onken. Pass in the paint. Double dribble call on the Tigers. And the ball will go back over to Sully Buttes. This looks just like a first game here. This has been sloppy. As Olsen brings it in the front court over to Voorhees. Sheridan on the wing on the right side. Now to Jaeger. Jaden looking in down low. Nothing open as she'll get it in down low to Bacher. Page goes up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Backside rebound on it by the Tigers. Onken up with it. Outlets it over to Wald into the front court. Cross court pass. Catch it to Gaditz as the ball tipped away and the ball gets kicked down the court. The Tigers will go back to pick it up. With it is Wald in the backcourt for the Tigers. As she's shadowed there by Olsen. Over to the wing on the right side. A 3 on the way is going to be off of the mark. And rebound on the play. Big bounce as Tristan Gaditz gets it. Throws it back up for the shot from Guthmiller. Can't get it. She gets her own rebound. Throws it back out. And a steal on the play. A foul as Voorhees picked it up and tried to dish it back to a trailer. Foul on the play on the Tigers. That'll be on Brianna Gaditz. Her second personal. First team foul of the third quarter. 6:34 to go in the third. 25-20. Our score remains. Both teams looking for their first points of the second half. Olsen with it into the front court for the Chargers. Olivia across the timeline to the wing on the right side. Down to the corner goes to Jaeger. And with it is travel call. And it is not Annalise Van Zie's night tonight. That'll be her 4th travel of the night. 25-20 the score remains. Tigers up with it in the front court. With it is Tristan Gaditz over the wing on the left side. Catch there by Onken. Has it on the wing. Top of the key to Wald. Wald drives down the lane. Goes up for the shot and gets it to go. Chargers had a hand on it, but it still went in. 27-20. Tigers extend their lead to 7. Chargers with the ball into the front court. Olsen with it. Olivia for the Chargers. Off it goes to Van Zie. Annalise for the Chargers. Pass into the high post. It goes to Bacher. Page puts it on the court. Drives. Puts up the shot off the glass. Up and good for 2. She's got 15. 27-22. Tigers back by 5. Pass in the front court. Goes to Guthmiller. Pass in. And the Tigers lose it out of bounds. As Guthmiller quickly shoveled it in down low to try to get it into Onken. She wasn't expecting it. And it went off her hand and went out of bounds. Chargers will get it now. Tigers will put on some pressure. And the Chargers have had a little bit of difficulty dealing with that. But they get the ball as Olsen up with it now. She's shadowed in the front court by Brianna Gaditz. Out top to Jaeger. Jaden for the Chargers. Stops on the wing on the right side. Stuck against the Chargers finally, Berkeley checks in for the Chargers. And she'll give it off to Olsen. Over it goes to Jaeger. Jaden looking. Pass out top with it. As Olsen gives it over to Bernie. Berkeley pumps up a 2 from the wing on the left side. No good. Backside rebound. Up trying to go up for 2 is Bacher on the rebound. Fouled on the play. That's going to go against Guthmiller. Her second personal. And that'll be the second team foul. And Page will go to the line to shoot 2. She at one point was 4 for 4. She's now 5 of 7 from the free throw line. She has 2 on the way. Ooh, shorthanded that first one. Fell off it bounced off the front of the rim and down and out. No good. Score remains 27-22. Ipswich by 5 over the Chargers. 5:13 to go third quarter. Second shot. That one will go. Chargers trim that Tiger lead to 4 now. As Ipswich up with it. It'll be Tristan Gaditz up with it for the Tigers. Offer goes to Brianna Gaditz. Pass in underneath to Onken. Goes in for the shot. Throws it up and off and no good. Whistle foul. Onken will go to the line for 2. She is fouled going up in the lane. And the foul on the play will be on Paige Bacher. Paige's first of the night. And 2 coming up here now for Caitlin Onken, looking for her first points in the contest. First shot is up, and that one's off the back iron and out, no good. As Onken gets the second shot, that's up and off and no good. Bacher there for the rebound for the Chargers. Pass outlet over to Yeager. Jaden with it into the front court. Bacher with it now, gets it back, drives down the lane, pulls up the shot, gets it up and good for 2. Hits it, 27-25. Tigers by 2 in the front court. Brianna Dietz off of it now. Walden pump up a 3. That's off and no good. And Olsen stepped out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. They tried to save it from going out, but Gaditz stepped on the out of bounds line, or stepped out of bounds. Chargers get it back. Tigers will put on some full court pressure now as Voorhees will check back in for the Chargers. Van Zee will check out. And so will Yeager. Bernie is in along with Sheridan Voorhees coming in for Sully Buttes. As Olivia will get it now for the Chargers. Pass in the front court. And Tigers with the steal on the play in the front court. Neerman puts it up off of the glass, up and good for 2. Easy peasy steal for the Tigers as the Chargers, an ill-advised pass down the court. That is their 19th turnover, and it is now 29-25. Ipswich by 4, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Ipswich ball. Scotland Kinney is also checked in for the Chargers now. As it will be Tristan Gaditz up with it into the front court for the Tigers. Over the wing on the left side. Brianna Gaditz pass into the lane, kicks it back out. Guthmiller launches a shot. That's no good, misses everything. Bacher on the backside for the rebound. Page up with it for Sully Buttes into the front court. Bacher drives, throws up a shot, can't get it to go. And skips out, rebound on the play by the Tigers. Brianna Gaditz into the front court, across the lane, dumps it off as Hudson throws up a 3. That's off and no good. Backside rebound, wide open is Tristan Gaditz, unencumbered, untouched, and it's a lead of 6. 31-25, Ipswich leading Sully Buttes. Bad pass on the right side by Bernie as he tried to get over to Voorhees, and we have a timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout. We'll come back. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
Whitler Seed Farm, already known for high-quality certified seed wheat, and now they're your Beck Hybrids dealer. Jesse and Sherry Whitler and family are proud supporters of students and athletes of Sully Buttes and wish them all the best this season. Whitler Seed Farm is the industry leader in variety, selection, seed treatments, and their loading is second to none. Visit WhitlerSeedFarm.com or give Jesse a call at 605-280-0152. Your source for seed for every acre. Located in Agar and Oneida, Whitler Seed Farm, 605-280-0152.
We are back, and DT along with you. Good to have you on board here now as the Chargers. They are just not looking sharp here tonight as they trail 31-25 is our score. And Chargers with the ball in the front court. Bernie had tried to get a pass. It was blocked back into her. She's stuck on the baseline. She'll bring it back out now as she gets it, and a reach and foul on the play. That'll go on Neerman. She took a swipe at the ball and got some arm. And that'll be her first, team third. Chargers will get a fresh shot clock with 35 seconds. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. It's 31-25. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes. With it, Olsen, Olivia for the Chargers. As she'll bring it around to the right side. Over to Bernie. Berkeley for the Chargers. Pass to the high post. It goes to Bacher. Page gets it under control. Looks to dump it off underneath. Nothing open. Over to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. Brings it around. Stops over there. Pass over to Voorhees. Sheridan wing on the right side. Pass to Kinney. Throws it in down low into a bunch of black jerseys, and it's picked off by the Tigers. That's the 20th turnover on the Chargers. Tigers with it into the front court. With it on the wing. It goes to Neerman out top. With it, Tristan Gaditz puts up a 3. That's off and no good. And a rebound on the play. That is by Voorhees. And we've got a foul on the play, and that'll be called on Brianna Gaditz. As Bernie will check out for the Chargers now. As Van Zee back in. Olsen will bring it up as she catches it inbounds. Chargers trail by 6, 31-25. Voorhees with it. Around the perimeter, out with it to Van Zee. Pass over to Olsen. Olivia drives baseline on the right side, throws it across. Jump shot on the way by Voorhees, too strong. Off the back rim, rebound on the backside by Olsen. Olivia gets it for the Chargers over to Van Zee. Throws it in down low. Pass was intercepted. Olsen takes it back. Olivia with it for the Chargers. Has it out top. 23 seconds on the shot clock. And with it, Van Zee goes for the jump shot. Blocked out of bounds. Tigers get it. Throw it off to Guthmiller. Travel call on the play. That'll be the 11th turnover on the Tigers. Chargers have 20 in this game so far. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. It's that ugly. As the Chargers will get a baseline inbounds coming up here now. It is Bacher, Kinney, Voorhees, Van Zee, and Olsen ready to toss it in from the baseline. Lob pass out top, catch with it for the Chargers. And taken away by the Tigers on the steal. Pass across, dumped it in underneath to Anka. No, is there a travel? Oh, she'll go to the line for 2. I thought they'd get her for a travel on the play, but no. Instead, there's a foul on the play. It'll be called on the Chargers. That'll be called on Olivia Olsen, and they're showing that as her 4th personal. So Olivia is flirting with disaster here as 2 on the way from Onken misses the first shot. And she'll check out as Yeager will check back in. And Onken gets ready for the second of 2. Kaylin for the Tigers, a 5'10 senior, ready for the second shot. Up on the way, and that one is good. Gets her first point of the night. 7-point lead for Ipswich now, 32-25. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Chargers with the inbounds. Tigers will shadow the ball into the front court as Yeager, Jaden gets it, loses it, gets it back again, and gives it over to Van Zee. Annalise on the left side, brings it out top. Pass over, goes to Voorhees. Sheridan open on the wing. Goes over to Kinney. Scotland tries to pass it across. Ball was tipped. Chargers get it back. Bad pass stolen away by the Tigers. On the upswing, it is shot up and good for 2 by Wald. Lazy pass. Tigers picked it off. And lead is now at 9, 34-25. Chargers with it underneath. Kinney puts the shot up off the glass underneath a bunny and misses it. Coming back the other way. Tigers with it. Pass in the front court. Bacher with the block from behind. Van Zee with the ball on the rebound. She'll bring it up the far side into the front court. Stops on the left side, right side, keeps her dribble alive. Looks, gets stuck there, gives it to Yeager. Now in down low to Bacher, puts up the shot. That's no good. Whistle, foul. And it's a collision between Onken and Bacher. And that'll be on Page. That'll be her second. That's the 3rd team foul. And it'll be 1:04 to play in the quarter. Tigers leading 34-25. Up with it, Tristan Gadit's been doing most of the ball handling tonight for the Tigers. Gadit's, Tristan, a 5'6 sophomore, gets the top of the key over to the left side. With it, off with it, it went to Hudson. Clearing for the shot is Neerman, off and no good. Chargers go for the rebound. Tigers take it away and throw it cross court. They still have it under control. Backside, the Tigers with it. Intercepted this time by Bacher. Page for the Chargers gets the ball up and into the front court with it as Bacher goes for the shot. Jump shot from the free throw line, hits it. She's got 7 in the quarter, 20 in the game, 34-27. Tigers by 7 with 23 seconds to play third quarter. With it into the front court is Neerman, wing on the left side. Tigers will hold for that last shot. They'll spread it out. Shot clock is off. 3 on the way is off and no good as Bacher gets the rebound. 10 seconds left to play in the quarter. Pass in the front court. They tried to get it to Van Zee. Annalise lost it going up for the ball. Off of her hands and out of bounds. Tigers will get it back with 5.8 seconds left to go. So turnover number 23 on the Chargers. Tigers with it. In the front court comes Hudson. Has it across the timeline. 2-1 stops. Gets it over. No shot. No joy. 34-27. It is Ipswich leading Sully Buttes as we go to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds.
Get out your 50-50 tickets. The winning pot is $142.
Ground and aerial application. location. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 601.
It is a purple ticket.
15, 23, 27, 32, 34.
Ag chemical and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or 605-280-4771.
If that is you, please come
After the game, get together with friends at the Blue Goose in Oneida. The Blue Goose has a relaxing atmosphere, and it's a great place to talk about the game. Not only that, but in pictures of past teams and players. It's history with the sure to get at the one spot that has it all. The Blue Goose in downtown Oneida, proud to be a supporter of Sully Butte Sports.
We are back. Hi, DT along with you. As the, okay, we have a 50-50 winner. So out for the Tigers, it is Onken along with Guthmiller, Wald, Neerman, and Tristan Gaditz. Out for the Chargers, Bacher, Kinney, along with Yeager, Voorhees, and Van Zee. As Olivia Olsen sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. Tigers will inbound. They start with the ball. They lead by 7, 34-27. Inbounds. We're back underway with it. As Gaditz has it out front, over to the wing on the left side. Catch out top. Tigers working it around the perimeter. Pass in down low. It goes up and good for 2 by Guthmiller. Hits the shot. Nice passing by the Tigers, and the lead is 9 now. 36-27 rather. Chargers with it in the front court. Van Zee dumps it down low to Voorhees. He throws it in to Kinney. No room to do anything. The Tigers collapsing defense stops her from that. They kick it out to the perimeter. Baseline 3 on the way from Bacher. Hits the side of the backboard off and no good. Chargers there for the rebound with it. Van Zee. They throw it in down low to Kinney. Scotland dumps it in underneath to Bacher. Page goes up for the shot. Blocked from behind. Guthmiller throws it down the court. Catch by Wald. Wald stops on the wing on the right side. Throw it in down low. Catch made there by Onken. Onken goes up for the shot. Can't get it to go. Backside rebound with it. Van Zee. Van Zee for the Chargers into the front court. Has it out top. Looks over to the wing on the left side with the Yeager. They throw it in down low to Bacher. Page goes up for the shot. Whistle. Foul on the play. Foul will be called. That'll be on Onken. That'll be her 3rd personal. First team foul of the 4th quarter. Having to get used to that quarter fouls again. And at the line, Paige Bacher. She's been at the line most of the night. Hits the first shot. 36-28. Ipswich. Burney checks in for the Chargers as Voorhees will check out. And Page will get ready for the 2nd and 2. She's got 21 points and holding. Misses the second shot. Tigers there for the rebound. Into the front court with it for Ipswich. Neerman throws it down low. Pass it in the paint. It goes to Onken. Goes from left to right. Shot up and good for 2. Hits the bucket and fouled on the play. Foul will be called on, that will be called on Scotland Kinney. Her 2nd personal, first team foul of the quarter. And trying to complete the 3-point play, the old-fashioned 3 at the line, Kaylin Onken. That's her first field goal of the night. She had 3 points and gets that one. She's got 4 on the night. And it's an 11-point lead for the Tigers now, 39-28, leading Sully Buttes. Chargers with the ball into the front court. Yeager throws it in down low to Kinney. And throws it back out. Get it onto the wing to Burney. Cross-court pass was tipped and stolen away by the Tigers. Another turnover on the Chargers down the court with it. They throw it over to the wing on the right side. Gaditz gets it. Ipswich has it out top. Guthmiller throws it down to the wing on the left side, and they lose it out of bounds. As Neerman will check out for the Tigers, Brianna Gaditz will check in. Tristan Gaditz will sit down. 39-28, Ipswich leading Sully Buttes by 11 with 6:24 to play in the ball game. As Burney brings it up now for the Chargers. Over it goes to Yeager, throws it to the high post to Kinney's. Back over with it, Van Zee, a jump shot along, 2 is off the mark and no good. Kinney for the putback, that's no good. 2 coming at the free throw line, fouled as she was going up. Foul on the play will be called on Guthmiller. That's her 3rd. and that's the team second. And it'll be Scotland at the line for a couple. She's got 2 points. Those coming back in the first quarter. So she hasn't had a lot of success offensively. Misses that first shot at the free throw line. Chargers, 8 of 13 from the free throw line so far. Tigers, 3 of 12 on the night. And misses on the second shot. Bacher tries to put a shot back up, misses it. Guthmiller there for the rebound for Ipswich. Pass in the front court. Tigers with it. It is Brianna Gaditz out top. Catch made there by Hudson. Over to Gaditz. And they pass it in the lane. Onken with it. Throws it back out to the wing. Back into the lane it goes. Onken throws up a shot. That's off and no good. Backside rebound. Put back up and good for 2 by Guthmiller. Hits it and fouled on the play. And the basket is good, and the foul will be called on number 11, Annalise Van Zee, her second of the night, second team foul. And Guthmiller hits his shot. She's got 8 points on the night, and the Tigers with the lead, 41-28. Yeager will check out as Olivia Olsen will come in. She's playing with 4 personals, but 5:52 to go here. Desperate measures are needed. Hits the three-point play, hits the free throw, and it's now a 12-point lead for the Tigers. Check that. I think that's a 14-point lead. And we've got a foul on the play as Van Zee goes down. And a foul on the play. That'll be called on Gaditz. And that'll be her 4th of the night. And she'll check out as Tristan Gaditz will come out. And it'll be the 3rd team foul for the Tigers. And Chargers will get an inbounds in front of their own bench. Olivia Olsen with it. Throws it over to Bernie. Berkeley drives toward the baseline and throws it back out. Around the perimeter it goes. With it is Van Zee. Annalise throws pass in. Pass stolen away. Right into the hands of the Tigers. They're driving it back the other way. Puts up the shot. No good. 3 Chargers are there. Bernie will go down for the rebound. And a jump ball called. Possession area will give it back over to Sully Buttes. With 5:26 to play, 42-28. Ipswich leading Sully Buttes. Inbounds catch with that Olsen. Over it goes to Bernie. Berkeley pushes it into the front court for the Chargers. Bernie stops her dribble. Pass to the high post goes to Kinney. Throws it, tries to throw it across. Another pass intercepted, but Kinney will pick, or check that, Van Zee will pick it up. Goes up for the shot. Can't get it, loses it out of bounds. And it will be yet another turnover. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. 26 turnovers for the Chargers tonight with 5:08 left to go. They could break the 30 mark at this pace. And we're hoping it's not. As the Tigers up with it into the front court with in the lead. Now they're saying 43-28. Ipswich with the lead. With it as Neerman lost it going out of bounds. They get her as Bernie kept on her defensively and got it pushed back, and Neerman went crossed over the center court stripe for an over and back call. Chargers get the ball back with it. Olsen, Olivia for the Chargers, drives around on the right side, off with it to Yeager. Back down low, it goes to Olsen. Olivia with it now to Yeager, over to Bernie, into Kinney. Scotland throws it underneath as Bacher's shot was blocked by Guthmiller. Down the court, Tristan Gaditz off with it to Neerman. Neerman for the Tigers. Pass over to the left side. Hudson open for a 3. She'll take it. Off the mark, no good. Bacher underneath for the rebound. Down the court to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers on the breakaway. And a shot up, no good. Foul going up. Foul on the play will be on Hudson. That'll be her 3rd. And that will be 2 at the line coming up for Olivia. Olsen looking for her first points on the night. That's the 4th team foul for the Tigers. And Olivia trying to break that goose egg as she steps to the free throw line. First shot is up and good. And hits that first shot, making it 43-29 Ipswich. Trying to make the lead 13 now. Second shot is way short. Didn't even hit the rim. It just brushed the net going down and out. So Tigers will get the ball And up with it will be number 30, Tristan Gaditz, into the front court. Over to the wing on the right side. They work it around the perimeter. Pass in. Ball tipped and stolen away by Olsen for the Chargers. Olivia into the front court with it. Olivia brings it around. Pass over, down with it to... as a shot on the way. That's often no good. Ball tipped and out of bounds. Get up with it as they in the front court. Neerman from the free throw line. Jump shot hits it. And a Neerman from the free throw line just inside to make it a 16-point lead now, 45-29. Timeout on the court. Got a timeout, a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in a minute.
At 83 Ag Sales, we specialize in precision planting to help you create a growing environment that will maximize your efficiency and crop yields. We're committed to helping you improve your planting and production with the best technology available. Located in Oneida, 83 Ag Sales, here to make the most of your growing season. Call us at 605-222-5385. We can help you choose the right components for your equipment and your operation.
Access Health Oneida welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Wishing the Sully Beach Chargers good luck this season from Access Health Oneida, assuring access to quality health care.
Friday night on the road, Chargers, Charger girls that is, will be in Bowdle, taking on North Central, taking on the Thunder. Had that one for you, 7:45 tip, 7:30 pregame here in Country 95.3. As the Chargers will inbounds in front of the Tigers bench. With 3:45 to play, it's 45-29. Ipswich in control in this game, and showing composure and showing inside, showing good defense. And the Chargers just turning the ball over way too many times. Yeager drove in toward the baseline, ran into a line. The defense pulled it back out. Chargers working around the perimeter as Bernie got it stolen away from her by Guthmiller, and the Tigers are bringing it back the other way with it into the front court. With it, Neerman. Neerman has it in the lane, dumps it off. A travel call on the Tigers as Bacher picked up the ball. They're going to have a breakaway, but the officials whistled it dead, and the Tigers will drop back. They'll have one person back to shadow the ball. And with it into the front court now, Olsen over to Yeager on the wing on the left side, down to Olivia. Baseline on the left side. Right side, Bernie. Berkeley puts up a jumper. That misses everything. Banks off the backboard, and the Tigers pick up the loose ball coming back the other way. We've got a timeout here on the play with 2:56 left to go. The Tigers will take a 30. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
AGE Corporation's contractors and crane service are proud supporters of Sully Butte Sports. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That number again, 223-2732. AGE, proud to support local sports.
Listen after the game for the Country 95.3 post-game show. We'll do a wrap-up of scoring for you and more as the Tigers get the ball after the timeout here. And they set up a line play. Inbounds with it. It goes to, as it gets tied up on the floor, Neerman. And jump ball's called. It'll give it over to the Tigers once again. With 2:51 to play. And they'll try it once again. Inbounds, lob it goes, and Onken will chase it down for the Tigers. Catch made there through the hands as steal on the play by Yeager. Dumps it in underneath the blocker, puts it up and good for two on the steal. 45-31, Tigers. And a steal by Olsen. Olivia with it for the Chargers. Brings it over to the baseline on the left side. They throw it in down low to Bernie. Berkeley for the Chargers. Brings it top of the key to Olsen. Olivia, high post right side. Bauer over to Bernie. And driving it around as Bernie drives it on the right side cut off. They throw it, work the ball back out front. Bacher with it. Throws it in down low and off of the hands of Kinney. Lost the ball. Tigers will get it. Now Yeager steals it back, puts up the shot off the back iron and out. No good. Tigers there for the rebound. Catch with it there is Onken at midcourt, into the front court. Hudson with it for Ipswich. Has it on the wing on the right side. With under 2 minutes to play in the game. Tigers leading by 14, 45-31. With it is Tristan Gaditz. Wing on the left side. Out top with it to Guthmiller. Over it goes. Catch with it to Neerman. Neerman for the Tigers. Out top with it Guthmiller. To the wing on the right side, Onken with it. Onken throws it into the lane, goes up for the shot, and Chargers block it. Down the court they come as Olsen with it. Olivia drives on the right side off and no good. Bacher for the putback, up and good for two. 45-33. Tigers will call a timeout with 1:29 to play in the game. A full timeout back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. 1 minute.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Teamwork is important to Barber Chemical in Oneida. With a full-time agronomist, sprayers, and licensed applicators, they have the team to get the job done. Their fully stocked warehouse will always have the latest products and technology available. Service, quality, and efficiency. That's the game plan at Barber Chemical. See Barber Chemical for your soil and tissue sampling needs. Good luck, Chargers, from your teammates at Barber Chemical in Oneida.
Okay, as we are back here, this past like 1 minute and 15 seconds, this is the most alive the Chargers have been all night. They trail by 12, make it 45-33. But it'll be a baseline inbounds for the, no, check that. It'll be an inbounds for the Tigers. They have to go the length of the court as Tristan Gaditz gets ready to throw it in. Inbounds catch with it there for the Tigers is Wald. Into the front court that for the Tigers is Neerman. Neerman has it out top, brings it around, goes down the lane, throws up the shot, can't get it to go. Back under for the rebound is Van Zee. Van Zee for the Chargers, pushes it into the front court. Van Zee stops out front. Pass into the lane through nobody in particular as the Tigers, that was an easy steal for them as they bring it back the other way into the front court. Turnover number 29 with under a minute to go. The Tigers leading 45-33. Off of the hands of Neerman, lost it out of bounds. And that'll be the 18th turnover on Ipswich. Chargers will get the ball back. Inbounds. With it is Yeager. Jaden for the Chargers. Pass into the front court to Olsen. Olivia for the Chargers. To Van Zee. They throw it into the lane. They get it to Bacher. Page throws it over, throws it across, and throwing up a shot is off and no good by Bernie. Tigers, it's throwing it down the court. Van Zee there for the steal. Dumps it over to Bernie. Berkeley throws it in underneath and can't get it to anybody. And a steal on the play coming back the other way. And the foul on the play, I think that's going to be on Olivia Olsen, and it is, and she'll be done for the night. And she'll finish with 1 point with 32.7 seconds left to go. And Sheridan Voorhees will check in for the Chargers. Sideline inbounds for the Tigers. And they lob it in. Catch made over there by Wald. And they'll get it for carrying the ball. Chargers will get the ball on the turnover. Trailing 45-33. And Chargers will get a sideline inbounds in front of their own bench. Yeager catches the inbounds with 28 seconds to play. Jaden drives baseline on the right side, throws it over, stepped on the out-of-bounds line. There is turnover number 30 for the Chargers on the night, and there's still 24.2 to play. Tigers will get the inbounds. 5-second call. Chargers get the, that's the 20th turnover on Ipswich. And no, I guess they got a timeout. They got a full timeout. We'll take a 30 and come on back. That was not a turnover. So away we're back in 30 seconds on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple: helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Friday night, first road game of the season for the Charger girls. They'll be in Bowdle taking on North Central. I'll have that game for you. Next week, a big doubleheader Tuesday night as the boys basketball season will get underway. Girls and boys playing down at the Gardens in Presho, taking on the mighty Lyman Raiders. Good clubs, girls and boys. Real tough contest right out of the gate, that's for sure. 6:15 for the girls game, boys game will follow. And a week from Friday, Charger girls at home. They'll be taking on Harriet Selbyary, and on that night, it'll be the Hall of Fame induction. That'll be for Alexis Warner-Yackley, that will be taking place on Friday. And then Charger boys will be in action as they get ready to, as it gets knocked out of bounds. As the Chargers on Saturday, the 21st, will be in Winter to take on the Warriors, and they take their annual trip out to Winter. As the Tigers get another inbounds, as a pass on the inbounds, catch made there by Wald, foul on the play, that'll be on Bernie, and that'll be Berkeley's second, and that's the fourth team foul. Tigers will inbounds on the far side once again with 20.4 seconds left to go. 45-33 our score, Ipswich out front. Tigers with it, Neerman tosses it in with the catch. Is Wald. She'll be fouled right away, and that'll be the fifth team foul, and that'll put the Tigers to the line. Wald will be there to shoot two. She was 0 for 2. That was back in the first quarter. The Tigers haven't exactly been burning it up from the free throw line, but they're going to get there now with 18.5 to play. And two on the way coming up here for number 12, Gabby Wald. Gabby, a 5'5 junior. First shot is up and good. Giving her 9 on the night. Going to try to get into double digits with that next one. 13-point lead for the Tigers, 46-33. 18.5 seconds left to play in the game. Hits the second shot. And she's in double digits for points. 47-33. Tigers, Chargers with the ball in the front court. And Bernie throws it away as the Tigers will pick it up. And we've got a whistle and a foul on the play. And that'll be on Berkeley Bernie, and Berkeley with her third personal. We're coming back the other way, and the Tigers will step to the line yet again. Tristan Gaditz this time to the line. She's 0 for 2, and they're going to try to extend their lead. Out front, 47-33 with 11.7 seconds left to go. Shot is up and good. And Gaditz with the second shot up and good as well. 49-33, Ipswich leading Sully Buttes with 11.5 to go. Into the front court with it, Van Zee has it out top. Stutter starts and goes in, kicks it out to the wing. Bacher with it, tries to clear for a shot, throws up a 3, it's good for 2, and that'll be the final bucket of the night. And it's 49-35, Ipswich, a 14-point victory over the Sully Buttes Chargers. When we come back, we'll wrap it up from the gym in Oneida. You're listening to